Happy World Read Aloud Day! My name is Kat Crawford, and I wanted to share with you guys today a story that I really enjoyed. It's from my favorite author, Dorothy Parker. She was a writer in the 1920s, and this is a piece called The Waltz. And it's about a girl who goes to a dance, and a guy she doesn't like asks her to dance. And back in that day, you really couldn't say no when someone asked you to dance, and so she's forced to go on the dance floor. So sometimes as her character, she's talking to the guy she's dancing with, and other times you get her inner monologue, the kind of thoughts inside of her head. It's a really funny piece, so I hope you enjoy. Why, thank you so much. I'd adore to. I don't want to dance with him. I don't want to dance with anybody, and even if I did, it wouldn't be him. He'd be well down among the last 10. I've seen the way he dances. It looks like something you do on St. Walsburg's night. Just think. Not a quarter of an hour ago here I was sitting feeling so sorry for the poor girl he was dancing with, and now I'm going to be the poor girl. Well, isn't it a small world? And a peach of a world, too, a true little corker. Its events are so fascinatingly unpredictable, aren't they? Here I was, minding my own business, not doing a stitch of harm to any living soul, and he comes into my life, all smiles and city manners, to sue me for the favor of one memorable mazurka. Why, he scarcely knows my name, let alone what it stands for. It stands for despair, bewilderment, futility, degradation, and premeditated murder. But little does he wot. I don't wot his name either. I haven't any idea what it is. Jukes would be my guess from the look in his eye. How do you do, Mr. Jukes? And how is that dear little brother of yours with the 2 heads? Now, why did he have to come around with his low requests? Why can't he let me lead my own life? I ask so little just to be left alone in the quiet corner of the table, to do my evening brooding over my own sorrows, and he must come with his bows and scrapes, and may I have this one? And I had to go tell him I'd adore to dance with him. I can't understand why I wasn't struck down dead. Yes, and being struck down dead would look like a day in the country compared to struggling out to dance with this boy. But what could I do? Everyone else at the table had gotten up to dance except him and me. There I was, trapped like a trap in a trap. What can you say when a man asks you to dance with him? I most certainly will not dance with you. Oh, why, thank you. I'd like to awfully, but I'm having labour pains. Oh, yes, let's do dance together. So nice to meet a man who isn't a scaredy cat about catching my berry. No, there was nothing for me to say, but I'd adore to. Well, might as well get it over with. All right, Cannonball, let's run out on the field. You won the toss, you can lead. Why, I think it's more of a waltz, really, isn't it? We might just listen to the music a second, shall we? Oh, yes, it is a waltz. Mind? Why, I'm simply thrilled. I'd love to waltz with you. I'd love to waltz with you. I'd love to waltz with you. I'd love to have my tonsils out. I'd love to be at a midnight fire at sea. Well, it's too late now. We're getting underway. Oh dear. Oh dear. Dear. Oh, this is even worse than I thought it was going to be. I suppose that's the one dependable law of life. Everything is always worse than you thought it was going to be. Oh, if I had any real grasp of what this dance would be like, I'd have held out for sitting it out. Well, it'll probably amount to the same thing in the end. We'll be sitting it out on the floor in a minute if he keeps this up. I'm so glad I brought it to his attention that this is a waltz they're playing. Heaven knows what might have happened if he had thought it was something fast. We'd have blown the sides right off the building. Why does he always want to be somewhere that he isn't? Why can't we just stay in one place long enough to get acclimated? It's this constant rush. That's the curse of the American life. That's the one reason that we're all so— Ow! For goodness sake, don't kick, you idiot! Oh, it's only the second down. Oh, my shin. My poor shin that I've had ever since I was a little girl. Oh, no. Goodness, no. It didn't hurt, not the least little bit. And anyways, it really was my fault. Really, it was. Well, you're just being sweet. It really was all my fault.